Hi all. This is a video geared towards those who are looking to become Excel certified and have been working through the practice test. I appreciate all of you who have made plans to work on the practice test, and I mostly appreciate those of you who were patient with me last week while I struggled with the technology to get you logged on to the server for the practice test. What I want to go over with you are a couple things. I did talk about them briefly in my first video, but now that you've had some experience with it, just to sort of refresh your memory. So this window that you're looking at is the actual practice test window. So when you are working in this program, all of the work is going to be done on this portion of the screen, and then on the bottom, on the left side, you have a list of general skills that you are asked to complete. And then on the right side, you have the instructions. So as you scroll through your instructions, you will see tasks that you are to complete. So as you complete those tasks, you do not have to, but it is recommended. So after I have completed this task, so I rename the sheet, and I've done so correctly, I can click here to put a check mark. So what it does is it checks it on this side and then it highlights it on this side. The main benefit of that is because this is timed, I encourage you to go through and answer all those things or complete all those things you absolutely know how to do and put check marks beside those so that with the time that you have left, you can scroll through the list and see which items are still white so that you then can click to that item and complete that task. So it's sort of a time management tool. The other thing that's very important is as you are working through your instructions, to pay close attention to different things that you'll see. And the main thing that I ask you to look for is when you come to something like this, and it also will have it over here. This is telling you that you need to switch worksheets. So it is very important that at the point that you come to this part, that you make sure you switch to the appropriate worksheet before you complete any steps under that. I have had a student who completed all of the steps. However, what he did not pay attention to was which worksheet he needed to be on as he was completing those steps. So it was really a huge process to backtrack in order to undo what had been done and to complete those steps where they should be done. So it is important to make sure you're always on the right worksheet. And if you get lost in the steps, or if you have extra time to check your answers, just like the References tab in your cumulative projects, you have a Resources tab that will show you what the finished product should look like. So this would allow you to check your work against what the answer should be. This is also available to you when you take the certification test. So I absolutely recommend that you double check so that you can make sure that yours looks exactly like it's supposed to look. These are just little tips, things that can help you to make this go more smoothly. Once you have finished your test, you can go back in and take another test. There is no real time limit when you're practicing. The only thing I ask is once you have finished and you are ready to log out, if you could just let me know that you are done so that I can officially log us out of the school's computer. I believe that's what was happening last weekend when I couldn't log in, is that users before us had forgotten to log out, therefore they were not free for us to log in. So if you send me a text or you call me or you send me an email that you are finished, I can go in from my computer and log us out so it's ready for the next one. Let me know if you have any questions.